Mas Mahathir Bin Mohamad, 2 gifts. 2 gifts, Mas Mahathir Bin Mohamad.
Thank you, Contest Chair.
You're welcome.
My dad once told me there are 2 gifts that unite us. And my mom once told me, stop crying and toughen up. Contest Chair, friends, do you feel the contrast? Growing up, I wish that my tough mama was more like dad, loving and caring. She never gave me a hug, never said, I love you. Instead, she'd be rough and tough. You see, in 2012, I pursued a psychology degree. Tough mama disagreed. She said, son, better become a doctor. Psychologists just label people. Too much cleaning, obsessive compulsive disorder. Too many selfies, narcissistic disorder. But mom, I love psychology. Son who disobeys his mom, disobedient disorder. When dad heard us, which side do you think he took? That's right, mamas. He said to me, it's all right, son. Behind every action, there's a story. Go find out. And as a good teenager, I disagreed. One Saturday, Mama, Dad, and I were at a party. Bright lights, big ballroom. But amongst the crowd's chatter, I overheard Mama talking to a friend. One of them told her, your son is so good looking, like Robert Pattinson. Who? The vampire from Twilight. Then Mama replied, you're right, definitely a vampire. When Dad saw my sorrow, he said this, it's all right, son. Behind every action, there's a story. Go find out. What? At 19, I went through my first heartbreak. Do you remember how painful first heartbreaks feel? Oh yeah, when Mama saw the tears in my eyes, right away, she knew what to say. She said, son, stop crying and toughen up. Oh, that's it. I thought a mom was supposed to be caring, loving. My mama, none of that. The least she could have done was to give me a hug. Oh, so I gave her a label. Heartless mother disorder. And I avoided her. When she tried to be rough and tough, I avoid. When she tried to talk to me, I avoid. When she offered me my favorite food, I ate. And then I avoid. And after 3 weeks of avoiding her, one evening, I came home and was going up to my room. But I noticed that Mama was sitting in the living room. Mama's eyes had tears? Wait. My tough mama never cries. Anyway, in my room, for half an hour, my dad knocked, walked in, sat next to me, and he said, you didn't find out anything about your mom, did you? How can I? She's always rough and tough. Son, what good ever comes from labeling and avoiding someone? Behind everyone's actions, there's a story that deserves 2 gifts. Your listening ear and your understanding heart. These gifts unite us. So would you be the first to give your 2 gifts to your mom? Fine, I'll try. I went down to Mama. Mom, can we talk? You're always rough and tough on me. Why? It was then that she said something that I will never forget. Son, your grandma was always rough and tough on me. Because she wanted me to grow up strong, humble, and successful. And I want that for you. I care for you, and I'm doing my best to be a good mom. Listening and understanding helped me discover the story behind Mom's actions. See, Mama cared for me in the best ways that she knew how. Though her love was unconventional, it was unconditional. And I would have never discovered that had I kept labeling and avoiding her. That night, for the first time, Mama and I talked for hours. And at the end of the talk, I gave her a hug. And she gave me the warmest hug ever. As for the words, I love you, it's still a work in progress. When Dad saw us exchanging the 2 gifts, listening and understanding, he joined in the hug as well. My friends, the 2 gifts united us since. Are you labeling and avoiding someone in your life? They may not be someone rough and tough like my mama. They could be anyone in your home, work, community. My fellow storytellers, behind everyone's actions, there's a story. So let's make this world a better place by giving more of our listening and our understanding. Because as Dad said, these are the 2 gifts that unite us. Contest share.